Hey, what is going on, you guys? I'm James from James Reptiles, and in today's video, we're going to talk about feeder insects, and I'll explain why in just a second. Woo! Alright, so, actually, it probably is the biggest video on the channel, I think it has like 7,000 or 8,000 views, is when I talked about how to make money breeding insects. And honestly, you don't even have to be in reptiles. You can breed insects as like a side hustle, as long as they don't freak you out, you know? So I just filmed a video the other day and I went over a bunch of stuff and it was like 20 minutes long and had an issue with the computer, right? That never fails. That's the main reason I haven't been uploading, just because I'll film something, I'll get frustrated, I'll wait a long time, I'll try again, something happens, blah, blah, blah. I'm working on it. I'm not a tech expert. I'm working on it. There's a lot of things in motion right now. And it's definitely up there. We're working on it. But I figured today we'll talk about half of what we're going to talk about, and it'll keep the video shorter. So we're going to talk about breeding mealworms. I know a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll buy those like little plastic 3-tier racks from Walmart for like 12 bucks, and they'll cut the bottom off of one and glue a screen on. And that works great until you have like 150 leopard geckos, and then you need like 4,000 mealworms a week. And it's a lot. So this is what I came up with. I got these shelves. I bought the first one at Ross like years ago, and I kept random stuff in it. And just a few years ago, I was thinking about I put mealworms in it. So that's what I've been doing. And I liked it so much. I bought a second one. It had little rails. There's little rails at the top. I cut them off with a hacksaw, taped them together, and here we are. So I have 20 drawers now, and let me show you exactly how it works. Mealworms that grow up go in here, and I'll go through this every couple days, pick out all the pupa. You have to make sure they're fed with carrot. If there's no carrot, they get thirsty, they will eat the pupa, so you have to make sure there's carrot. So these two are all turning into beetles, trying to pupate. I just make sure I keep a constant flow of them. If I have to buy extra mealworms one week to do it, that's fine. And the pupa, when I collect the pupa, I put them in here. It's dark, there's no movement, and they hatch out. And I'll check this every other day. I'll find a couple in here, and I will move them to the breeding drawers. And the breeding drawers, I just made a second one because one wasn't enough. It's just paper towel tubes and carrot. Like, there's not a lot in here because I just started doing this again. Because the breeders were starting to die off and I needed more. So there's a lot more in this one. So every week I take all the paper towel tubes out and I move them to 2 different ones. And I put exactly it's either 6 or 8 ounce cup of bran in each one. And then I label these. I label them in order, so this will be like 3 and 4. These are the ones from last week. And these just have eggs and they will hatch into beetles. There's a lot of dead beetles in here, that's fine, and I feed them carrot. And all the way at the top, you have the oldest ones, and I will sift through anything that gets caught with the beetle shells, because I don't want to feed my leopards these beetle shells. So I'll sift these out, and any that gets stuck with those will go to breeders, because they're the biggest, they grew up the fastest, they will breed the fastest. And that's basically my system. Now, I still buy mealworms every week. It's not perfect. I'm still working on like the timing of everything. Like, I let too many breeders go without letting enough pupate, so I fell behind a couple weeks. But once this thing is fully operational and I just make sure I keep the right amount of breeders on hand, I really should never have to buy mealworms. Now, it's good to do it occasionally, just to make sure my numbers are right, just to make sure, I can buy 1,000 and let them just all pupate, that's fine. But this will literally save me $60 a week. Now, let me explain. $60 a week. I make $600 a week at my daytime job. This tiny rack, literally saves me 10% of my income, which is insane when it's all fully running. So I care about this. I'm constantly trying to make this better, and I want to get it going. 10% is a lot. To me, $60 a week is a lot to me. That's how much I spend in gas every week. It's a lot. 60 times 4 is what? 320? No, 24. That's dang near a car payment, right? So there you go. This rack literally pays my car payment. Um, I know it's not like obviously super accurate, but that's how it feels. And it feeds on my leopard geckos, and my leopard geckos also make me money. So there's a reason, right? It's super easy to do. If you want to do this, go ahead, try it out. Buy one of these racks. The racks are $30 at Michael's. They're super cheap. I didn't cut anything, I didn't do anything. You just put the rack up and you put mealworms in it. You make sure you have a tub where some can pupate, and you make sure you have grow up tubs, and that's it. Super easy. You can build a bunch of these racks, produce thousands of mealworms in just a couple months, and sell them to your local pet store. Super easy. Make a bunch of money. I was going to talk about dubia. We'll talk about dubia another time. But there's always ways to make money, no matter what you do, right? And one of those ways is YouTube. Now, this channel has like 400 and something subscribers. You can't make money on YouTube until you hit like 1,000. So I'm still trying, right? I will hit 1,000. There's no doubt about that. It's just a matter of time. I've been making videos for like 4 years now, or something crazy like that. 3 years, something like that. And although I used to do a video every day, I had a lot more time on my hands. Now I have a lot more animals, I work a lot more, I have a lot more life going on. So I make a video, I try to do once a week. It's been lacking, I know. I have all intentions of continuing making videos once a week. And I also just started another channel. There's no videos on it yet, but it is a second channel. And it is my other passion that I have gotten into the last year and a half, and it's cars. If you have paid attention to the channel at all, you'll hear me talk about cars. I'm super into cars lately, and there will be videos. They're not going to be super often, like consistent like this one. I'll try to make a video every like couple of days off I have. But it'll be, you know, if I'm going to a car show with a buddy, or maybe it's awesome night out and everyone's driving nice cars, and I'll do car spotting or stuff like that. So that's the plan. I'll probably link it below. If you like what I talk about, if you like me, if you're into cars, definitely please go check it out. That would be very meaningful to me, and I would appreciate it very much. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. There will be another video. The next video we'll be talking about dubia roaches, so be prepared for that. And also, the second rack should be here later today, so stay tuned for that in a future video. I'm James from James Reptiles, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.